James Madison was born on March 16, 1751, in Port Conway, Virginia. He was the oldest of 12 children. Out of the 12 children, 7 children lived to be adults. James Madison's father owned 3,000 acres of land and many slaves. James Madison, the fourth President of the United States, was also known as the father of the Constitution. Once elected into office, Madison announced that America was going to enter war with Great Britain. He received strong support from the people who lived in Kentucky and Tennessee, but had a low amount of support from the northeastern people because of the fact that their friends and relatives were being forced into the British Navy. The war was declared in hopes of expanding the land of the United States into Canada. The Hartford Convention in 1812 was formed in a result of the Federalists disowning the war. The War of 1812 began to break out between Great Britain and America. America was trying to gain more land into Canada. The first battle was at the United States and Canada border. The winner was unknown until British attacked Washington, D.C. and burned it to the ground. At this time, Francis Scott Key was inspired to write the beginning of the Star-Spangled Banner at Fort McHenry. The ending of the war was still unknown. Legacy. James Madison has left a great legacy on us. He is the co-founder of the Democratic Republican Party and Secretary of State under Jefferson. Madison could shape constitutions and influence legislation. With few peers, he was too cautious for the kinds of presidential leadership. He established respect for American rights on the high seas and emerged from the war with a lot of support. If Madison had been assassinated by a British sympathizer of the week, a week after the Battle of New Orleans, or killed by the British in resisting their attack on the White House, he would have died a national hero, a strong nationalist and supporter of a powerful central government. As the author of the Constitution, Madison resisted extreme centralism with his Bill of Rights, Virginia Resolution, in opposition to Hamilton. Similarly, when he became the U.S. president, Madison saw the need for a national bank and supported its establishment, enlarged government powers during the war, and took a firm federal stance in the face of treason and sedition. His executive sense of priorities always considered the immediate demands of crisis and the national needs of the moment. In some ways, because he was on the winning side of every important issue facing the young nation from 1776 and 1816, Madison was the most successful and possibly the most influential of all the founding fathers.